Own Abbas Hussain here from FightHype.com, and I'm here with Richard Riakporhe. Rich, what's going on, man? How you been doing, man?
All good, brother, man. Just been here training, just the usual, pretty much. And now we're just at, the final bits, relaxing, chilling out, just sharpening up.
Sharpening up the tools. We've seen you training out for the workout for Dillian Whyte, Rivas. Obviously, you're on the undercard, so let's talk about your fight against.
Let's start the show, by the way, just to let you guys know. Listen, watch out for me, Richard Riakporhe, the best of the best. Said it first, man. These amazing beauties, man. Shotguns, I'm telling you.
Let's talk about your fight then, Chris Smith. Yeah. How much of him have you seen? I know you both had the same level, same amount of fights. And the knockouts have been there for him as well. So what do you make of him? What do you make of him as a fighter?
Yeah, I think he's a decent fighter. I heard he's a good boxer as well. He doesn't really have too much on the internet, on YouTube, so not much to look at except for his amateur fights. He hasn't really fought anybody either. It's a lot of cabbage men, as we like to call them, me and Dillian. So yeah, we just have to wait and see on fight night. We just focus on what we need to do, innit? Just keeping it nice and simple.
Let's talk about your last fight. Sam Hyde was your no, but let's go back before that. I wanted to, sorry, 2 fights ago. Sam Hyde was a tough opponent. You came through that, but there was a bit of criticism about that fight, about maybe your level of performance. What do you want to say to the people that say that maybe criticise your performance on the night?
Yeah, listen, we're in the. I'd like to say we're in the field of sink or swim, and like I took the opportunity, and I had to, I had to do my best to win, and that was the most important thing. And I came away with a W. I came away with a title. So I learned a lot about myself in that fight, and I got tons of experience just from that fight alone, And I wasn't relaxed, kind of flustered by the whole occasion, but we found a way, and we got the W. I think that's the most important part. But I know I could have done much better.
But then you go forward and you fight Tommy McCarthy. Did you feel a lot more comfortable in that fight?
In the fight, yeah. Of course, I just said to myself, just enjoy it. That's what you need to do. Enjoy it and relax. And once I did that, everybody saw the difference. People were like flipping out the major improvement that we've seen here.
Yeah, that's what
it's phenomenal, and it just shows of how much potential I have. People haven't really seen anything of me really. They've seen them 2 fights, and the only thing you can judge is you can conclude that, listen, I got amazing punch power. That's great, but listen, I can box as well. That's what a lot of people bank on when they fight me. They say, listen, you can't box. Okay. That's fine, but you'll see how difficult it is on fight night.
Obviously, I want to talk about somebody who's been put onto that card, Okolie. I spoke to you about him, I think it was about 2 fights ago, and he was sat there doing his Sky Sports interview afterwards, and I looked at you and you were like, I should be in that ring at some point against Okolie. That fight is going to happen. If you keep winning, that fight you're on that path, aren't you?
It's inevitable. Yeah. He's winning and I'm winning. And people want to see the fight, the best fight, the best. It's just that simple. But when, who knows? It could come. It could be around the corner. It could be well in the future. We just have to wait and see. But all I'm focusing on is what I have in front of me, what's been made, and that's Chris Smith.
Yeah. I just want to talk to you about Lawrence. What do you make of him as a fighter and what he's done so far in his pro career?
I think he's done an amazing. He's done amazing. He came from, he won the Euros as an amateur. Despite the fact it hasn't looked pretty, but it doesn't take away what he's achieved in a few number of fights. He's achieved a British title, he's won the British title, Commonwealth title, WBA Continental. Yep. That's amazing. People don't win titles at all in their whole careers. They won't win 1 title, and they'll be good fighters. They'll just challenge if anything, But look what he's done. Listen, you have to give respect where it's due, and if you don't, then you're probably just a hater. I see a lot of people get onto him and stuff. But sometimes styles make fights. If if your style doesn't suit the opponent, then it's not gonna be good to watch.
I just want to talk about Dillian Whyte, somebody who you've known quite well and somebody who seems to be guiding you along the way. There's a lot of back and forth between him and Tyson Fury. What do you make of the situation between him and Tyson Fury now? Because they both got big personalities, so they were going to clash at some point.
I read into a lot of these things, and I looked at Tyson Fury in the video. I thought, I just feel like he doesn't mean what he's saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's certain people you just watch and they will say something. You be like, listen, I believe what he's saying right now. He wants that smoke. It's not a joke. But with Tyson Fury, I just felt like it was just for clout. It was just like, let me just mention his name. Yeah, he seemed quite. It was quite an emotional response from what I saw from obviously something prior to obviously maybe Dillian saying something in the past. So I just felt like, trust me, he does. I don't think he wants that smoke. Man. Trust me, he doesn't want that smoke. It's long. It's gonna be long. Trust me. Dillian will fight him on the streets. Seriously, you think he cares about the ring and stuff, like fight for pro? We would have to talk to them and say, listen, dude, come on, just chill, man, calm down. But I don't know if Tyson's like that, And Tyson's background, I like to read into a lot of things. I read into fighters' background and stuff, and I heard he come from a decent home, lived in a decent home, decent family and stuff. Obviously, he had these adversities he had to overcome and stuff, but he didn't come from where Dill came from. It's just let's just put it that way. Dill means what he says, You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I gather from it, to be honest, man. But listen, I don't know what's gonna happen though. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, everybody gets into a scarf. I'm gonna try to break it. I'm gonna try to break it up, cause peace, and then obviously that would be good. Imagine like a card like Tyson Fury versus Dillian. Then I'll probably get like Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is loved up. He's not on it. Listen, he's in Love Island now. He's loved up. He's not on the boxing no more, man. When he comes out, listen, I'm smoking all of anybody that comes in, anybody that steps in the ring, I'm smoking them all. No. On a serious note, but listen, we're professionals. We have to conduct ourselves accordingly, and there's a lot of people watching and looking up to us. So we don't want to kind of give off the wrong impression and influence these other kids that's coming through the ranks to do silly stuff, man, for attention and clout. This is nonsense, man. That's why you don't see me doing things like that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? If you got an issue with me, and you think you're that guy, we can sort out in the ring, no problem, no problem. I love this game. Let's go. It's fine.
Not me. No, not me.
Okay. But yeah, you know what I mean. But he should have owned. I got my life to live. I'm not perfect myself, so listen. You can do what you want.
I want to talk about a cruiserweight who's turned heavyweight in Alexander Usyk. I know you watch a lot of boxing and whatever else, and you know that he was the king of the cruiserweight division. He beat everyone, became the unified champion, the undisputed champion. He's going up to heavyweight. What do you make of him, his style? Does he possess the power? There's all these questions that come along. Do you think he can be a success in that division?
He definitely can, but as I said before, styles make fights, so it depends on who he's going up against, and I think we would have to see him fight at heavyweight first so we can make a judgment, a decent judgment. He pulled out that fight between against Carlos Takam. I don't know why, because I saw videos of him like shadowboxing and he looked pretty fine to me. I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, apparently he got injured, but obviously I don't know. We have to wait and see. I think that would have been a good kind of marker just to see where he is and how well he can go. I think first of all, he moves a lot. He's got a great boxing IQ. So listen, anybody that fights him is gonna have issues. It's simple, no matter his size.
I want to ask you one more question. There's a fight on the same night that you guys are fighting out in America. No, in America. In America, a big fight between Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman. Same night that you guys are fighting. What do you make of that fight? Who do you see winning that fight?
I see. I hate to say it, but I see Keith Thurman winning. I swear to you, I hate to say it because Manny Pacquiao. I hold him highly. I think he's achieved amazing things. I think he's an 8 different weight classes world champion. It's amazing. He's a legend. He's a living legend, And it's sad when you see up-and-coming, hungrier fighters just come and and beat these guys kind of takes a little bit of legacy from them. But Thurman is fresh. His legs are great. Anybody that's seen him fight before, he moves well into the 12th round as well. He's shifting his body weight and he's throwing back as well. So that's going to be hard to negate alone. You know? So yeah, I see Keith winning.
Cool. Well, Rich, I'll most likely will catch you on Fight Week.
Yeah.
Good luck in the next 2 weeks of preparation, and hope to see you in 2 weeks' time. Take it.
Cheers,
Thanks very much for talking to FightHype.com. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you.